Hey everybody, it's the Musical Gamer, fresh and back in action after my leave of absence, and with a nasty, nasty sunburn. Ow. Anyway, we are back here with Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles for Chapter 10, The Liberation of Fouzen. Before we get started, thank you all for being patient while I took my vacation. It was relaxing to a degree, except I decided to go on vacation with some friends, and they kept me up most every night. But, well, I guess that's what I should have expected that to happen, really. Anyway, we are here with Chapter 10. I'm going to be changing things up a little bit from now how I do this Let's Play, because after the massive failure that was Chapter 8, and a few people commenting and sending me messages on YouTube, I'm going to do things a little differently. I'm actually going to try and go for the A rank in each chapter, for each mission, from now on. The first time I played the game, there was a very good guide on GameFAQs on how to A rank everything, and well, you do need to save and reload constantly to be able to do this, and it also goes through the steps on killing every enemy leader and getting all the enemy aces, so I'm going to try and be following that guide from now on. Hopefully things will go well. Don't think I'll have too much issue, but that's just what I'm thinking right now. Of course, knowing me, I'm probably going to get my ass handed to me multiple times because of things going horribly, horribly wrong. But that's nothing really new, and if you're old veterans of this channel, you know things never go my way. That is the Let's Play curse for you right there. Anyway, also, while I was away, I did a lot of experience grinding and money grinding on these skirmishes. So I can actually increase the troop levels by quite a bit. I can get everybody to level 10. And I'm also going to do something. I'm going to get the engineers to level 11. There's a reason for this. And, well, you guys will see as soon as we get to that point. And something very special happens once you get any troop to level 11. Which, as soon as we get the Lancers and the Snipers, and, oh, I guess I'll get the Engineers in this batch too. Yep, just enough experience. I'm not even going to bother checking the cemetery because I'm not going to have enough experience to get anything. But once you get any unit to level 11, this happens. Upgrading your unit classes to elites adds a special bonus atop their normal growth. Yes, once you hit level 11 with any troop, that troop type becomes elite. So Elite Scout, Elite Shock Trooper, Elite Lancer, Elite Engineer, and Elite Sniper. Some classes also become able to wield new types of advanced weaponry, blah 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 blah. Basically, with elite units, and all units aim. With elite units, they get more AP, more attack power, more defense, better range and accuracy in general. And the nice thing is also, if you upgrade to Elite Scouts and Shock Troopers get different types of weapons. So once we get those, I'll go over those new weapons. Elite Engineers I find to be extremely useful for this particular chapter, especially the first mission. Second mission, too. So if you can get Elite Engineers, you guys will be golden. Alright, well, let's go start upgrading our armaments. Armaments? Armaments. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, English. This is why I'm a music major, not an English major. Okay, let's start increasing our rifle firepower. And then our rifle accuracy.
Here you go.
I'm trying to think. What would be the better gun? Probably... yeah, I think I know what I'm going to want to use. And I don't think there are any new... No new Lances or Sniper. No. There is a new grenade, though. We will get this new grenade. Better grenade firepower is always handy. And yes, there are new uniforms. We'll also be getting these. More defense, never hurt anybody. Makes sense. Alright, that is... Yep, that's everything. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Whoops! Edelweiss. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of, like, Suikoden 5 lately on my PS2, and all that, and to cancel out of things in that game, you have to hit the triangle button, while almost every other game, it's the circle button. So I'm like smashing the triangle button. I'm like, why am I not backing out of the menu? And I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh, first world problems. Okay. And, ooh, site upgrade. Now, very soon I'm going to be changing the loadout of the tank. Not quite yet, because this loadout will be, well, it's okay. Won't be helping or hurting us for this next mission, but for the next mission in this chapter, I'll probably be changing my loadout a little bit and reorganizing some things in the Edelweiss. And here we go, Princess Kidnapping foiled. Pause the video if you really want to read these. And Militia Lieutenant decorated, that would be us. Oop, I kind of went through that first one a little too quickly. Oh, she's got new material. Squad 7's R&R. Wow, 50,000 money. Yeah, now some of these are going to get kind of expensive. This is on our vacation. Cool. We will look at that later. Probably after Chapter 10. Alright, excellent. And, oh, right. We have the audience hall. This opened up after we completed Chapter 9. I guess I should go over this. The audience hall, which you'll see right now, as soon as the game loads, is kind of interesting. It's a nice little bonus edition, but it can have some benefits.
Your Highness?
We actually go visit Cordelia.
Very well, Lieutenant Gunther. And all the better for seeing you again.
Oh, you flatter me.
I thank you again for the valor you showed in assisting me that night.
Not at all. I was just relieved to see you were unharmed, Highness.
Oh, dear Lord, there goes my controller. You heard nothing, viewers. You heard nothing.
It wasn't until I saw my friends gawk at that medal that I realized how special it was.
You truly are a rare individual.
No, he's just strange.
It is the duty of a nation to acknowledge and reward the loyal deeds of its people. Medals and trinkets are the only form we have, but we ask that you wear them proudly.
Hey, if you give me the shiny, I will wear the shiny.
And thank you, Your Highness.
I hear your accomplishments do not end with that knight's bravery either.
Oh, no, they don't. We took out a frickin' destroyer tank.
Stories of your
That was
accomplishments
classed as heavy.
suggest I owe you a
Should
great
not have been a
deal
heavy
of
tank. That should have been a
gratitude.
destroyer. Frickin' Batimus.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
Yes, ma'am.
In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness, it's an honor.
Well, thank you a lot, Cordelia. We get medals. Yes, this is where we get the medals in the game. I think I went over the decorations in the last part. We've gotten the Lance of Gallia. I think that's the Shield of Gallia. Or the Arms of Bronze Arms of Gallia. There we go. Oh yeah, this one is like the equivalent of the Purple Heart. Yeah, the Crimson Heart. For any soldier that's taken wounds in battle. I can go over the decorations as we get them. I'm not going to get every decoration in the game, because quite honestly, some of them are really annoying to get.
Stand firm, evermore.
And I've also never gotten all of them before, because some of them require you to have units die, and some units, or certain units, you know, die. And it's kind of annoying trying to get them all. You can look them up online if you really want to try and get every single medal in the game. I'm not going to do that, though. Right, squad barracks. We do have to set our loadout. We're going to want the A2. We're going to want firepower over accuracy for this one. Engineers, however, I think I might leave you guys on the S2. Your accuracy really isn't that good to begin with. How much better is the... Man, the firepower isn't that much better. Okay, that'll be fine. I believe so, at least. Yeah, okay. Let's just get the show on the road, shall we? I have stalled enough. Alright, let's start the story. No, not with that episode. This episode.
We've been given orders for our next mission. The militia's taking back the city of Fouzen.
Fouzen's that big industrial city with all those Ragnite mines, right?
Sounds useful.
Yes. If we manage to reclaim it, it'll be a shot in the arm to Gallia's productivity.
Yeah, we could definitely use all that Ragnite.
Sounds good. So what's the plan, boss?
Also means the
The
Imperials
militia
won't
will
get it.
break up into squads and set up a perimeter around the city. Once that's set, Squad 7 takes the point. Here, look at this.
Why do we always get point duty?
An armored rail vehicle?
And that's a train.
Right. They installed it to defend their hold on the city. Now our mission is to destroy it.
Wait a minute. Come on, game. We may have taken out the Batamus, but now you're telling us to take out that thing?
Yeah, okay, so we destroy it. Any idea how we take on a beast like that? Gonna take a lot more than a pack of soldiers marching at it to do that, boss.
I agree with you, Largo.
Don't worry. We've got some hefty support on this one.
Hefty support?
Support? Like who?
What do you mean, hefty support? Is it a fat guy?
You know that Darcsens from Empire-held areas have been brought there, right?
I've heard stories, yes.
It's basically a giant
That
concentration
they're being
camp.
used as forced labor in the Ragnite mines and weapons factories.
According to Captain Virat, one of the men in the camps is acting as our agent.
So we got a mole on the inside, huh?
Here I get my hopes up and it's just some dark hair. Got any more great news?
Yes, your mother has died, Rosie. That is your great news for the day.
By that.
I'm just saying, I hope this guy's not as stubborn as someone else we know.
Who, you?
Please stop judging people solely by your preconceptions. All Darcsens are different.
Sure could have fooled me. I couldn't tell you dark hairs apart if I tried.
Oh, come on. That's just mean.
I don't believe you have ever really tried, Rosie.
No, you just didn't.
Oh, she did.
Just drop it already.
Oh, fine.
We're soldiers. We'll do our best out there. If the orders say work with a Darcsen, we do. That said, I ain't making any promises if this guy turns out to be useless. Here?
Right, but only after he turns out to be
Well,
useless.
we can't know for sure until we meet him, but the mission hinges on him. We begin the march on Fouzen at first light. The attack begins at sundown.
Great. So, the entire success of this plan hinges on some guy we don't even know. Somehow, I don't even think that's gonna end well. Not by a long shot.
Oh, this stench is unbearable.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to shower.
Some food, sir. Even water would...
Keep your distance.
Whoa. Okay, buddy, you need to calm down.
Sumptuous, dark-haired, filthy. Where is the one responsible for this hovel?
You rang?
Oh, look at this guy. Looks pretty badass to me.
I hear a worker in Sector D has been disobeying his work orders. Would you care to explain this infraction?
Please say no, please say no,
He's
please
not
say no.
disobeying you. He's been sick as a dog for a couple of days now.
Oh, okay, well that actually works.
Folks from other camps working D sector have gotten sick lately too. One's in a coma. That's where they handle Ragnite Refinery. Sure the toxic exhaust's being handled right?
That's no concern of yours or mine. You animals need only be silent and obey.
You know, Gregor,
Let's think of it this way.
I'm really beginning to hate you even more.
Drive them to death and the work stops getting done. That doesn't help you much, eh?
Yeah, he's got you there.
I'll let you know as
Go
soon as he
Zaka.
can work. Think you could let him rest for now?
Very well. Have him return to work the minute he's able. And remember, no one would miss the likes of a few of you maggots.
I'd miss them. Don't even get me started, game. My god. Oh, the racial issues they have in this game are really ridiculous sometimes. It really is, I guess, supposed to parallel World War II and the whole concentration
your mission
camp
brief.
thing on the Jews. I don't know, that's just always the image I got from it. Anyway, here is the mission brief. The Empire's defenses will likely be spread across both banks of the river. We'll strike from the south and muscle our way into Fouzen as quietly as we can. Quiet as our tank allows us, at least. or gunshots, or grenades, or death, or searchlights, because there's going to be searchlights here too, and mortar fire. Yay. Fouzen is built along a canyon, so the lay of the land is highly varied. Check our map carefully in command mode. Our objective is simply for us to reach the destination point. Our contact on the inside won't be able to do much without us there. Find him at the labor camp as soon as we're in. Inside the city, we'll find searchlights on the watch and trolley cars we can ride along the rails. That's actually another interesting thing I don't think we've seen before, the trolley cars. If those lights spot you, expect mortars or sniper bullets to start raining down. Tread carefully in there. The darkness will be your best friend out there, but it will also mean limited visibility, so keep our eyes peeled. And there are our victory conditions. Welkin needs to reach the destination, nobody else. So we need to get the tank from that corner of the map to that corner of the map. In 5 phases, because that's what it takes to A-rank this. Now, we don't even need a full squad. Actually, it's probably recommended you don't have a full squad. We'll put Alicia there. We will put Rosie there. Largo there. Those two will just be generating CP for us. Let us... I don't know which one to use. Wow, why does Claudia have so much more health than everybody else? I don't even know. Claudia, you're going there. And a sniper. We have not used Catherine yet, so let's use Catherine. And hear an awesome Irish accent. And that should be good.
If there are no...
You'll probably want to place the troops and the units pretty much where I place them. Rosie and Largo, it doesn't really matter. Just put them somewhere. In the back is probably the best idea. You definitely want a sniper in that northwestern corner, though, on the top side of your tank. And I put the engineer forward instead of Alicia, just because
Our top
the engineer has less
get to
AP.
the rendezvous point. Squad 7, move out.
All right, will do, game, will do. And let the games begin.
Well, this is Fouzen. Looks like a complicated layout.
You have no idea, Welkin.
Let's move carefully here. We don't want to be spotted.
And we'll also be spotted. We'll be spotted plenty of times. It's kind of the name of the game, really. Anyway, advice on getting A ranks in this game, considering I'm going to be doing that from now on, I'll say this now. Make a save. I'd say have at least 3 different save files. 3 different save files. One for book mode, so that you can just go back to your book if something goes horribly, horribly wrong and there's no way to salvage it. And then two other files. One for the beginning or ends of phases, depending. And then another file for between shots or unit movements. Just so that you have all your bases covered. Now, this mission's a little different from other ones because there's some sort of a random factor for the enemy's first phase. So I'll explain that when we get to it. Anyway, let's start off with the sniper. There is one
Enemy sighted.
quick thing we can do that'll make this mission quite a bit easier if we can pull it off.
Lieutenant Gunther, you may be able to move unseen using the trolley cars around town. Their path is fixed, and they can only fit 1 person, but they may get you behind the enemy.
And we can bum rush them. Boom! Okay. Anyway, bring a sniper over here and walk up there. Okay. Can we see him? Yes, we can. You can just see the head of an enemy enemy sniper. He is not a piece of underwater foliage. We need to brain him. This might take a few shots because this thing on the bottom can get in our way. That's happened a couple times before.
Goodbye.
Oh, thank God. Haha, that was good.
I'm not done yet.
Catherine, unfortunately, you are done. That's all we needed you for this mission. You will just be spending the rest of your time there. We have now killed a sniper. There are 4 snipers on this ledge, extending all the way around. 4 snipers. One of them is a leader. What we want to do,
Moving out.
we'll send Alicia back there. Because Alicia kicks ass. Oh boy, does she kick ass. She'll be doing most of the work in this mission. And now we can use the trolley car.
Enemy sighted.
Now, one thing you gotta realize about trolley cars is Varat did say that it does only carry 1 person. But the other thing she doesn't say is that trolley cars are one way only. You could take the trolley car to one destination, but somebody from that first destination can't take it again, because they'll be on this side. Yeah, kind of annoying. I didn't realize that the first time I played the game, and it kind of screwed me over in a strategy. Anyways, here we go. Alicia can now spot everything back here, and she can start kicking ass. Go, Alicia. Now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take out every single sniper along this ridge. Here is a regular sniper.
My turn.
Also, be careful. There are mines all over the place. Oh, dear Lord, are there mines?
Enemy sighted.
There's the leader. Now, we do have a couple choices. One thing that we can do, we can just keep pushing. Actually, I kind of recommend that because you can get farther that way. Shoot this guy in the back of the head. Good going, Alicia.
Just keep up this pace.
Keep running. There's a reason for this. Well, provided Alicia can pull this off. Now, let's save, just in case she doesn't make it, so I can reload. Unfortunately, in order to get A ranks, there will be a lot of reloading being done. There will be a lot of reloading done. Especially, well, if I miss shots. If the shots are vital, then, well, screw me with a broomstick. I'm going to have to reload and try again.
Moving out.
It's also one of the only effective ways of dealing with enemy aces. Especially later in the game, because they start dodging everything like crazy. Okay. We've managed to push this far down. See, this is a pretty goddamn tricky shot. Alicia can do it, but it might take a few attempts. Oh, but she got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now...
Keep up this pace.
Oh, actually, I think we might be fine. This house probably will be blocking her. If you end up a little... if you end up, like, over here, it's fine, but one issue is they have a tank over here and it'll start taking shots at you. Not a fun thing in the long run. Not really. Okay.
Entering combat.
Start rolling out Welkin. All's quiet.
Enemy sighted.
Up, there we go. Please kill him. Thank you. Oh my god, that machine gun. I always get so freaking nervous whenever I use it.
Here we go.
Every goddamn time I use it.
Enemy sighted.
Aha! I found you. I mean, we could also use the anti-tank cannon rounds, but that's only one shot. Though if we do hit him, he'll die. Pretty easily and quickly. But machine guns work just as well. 7 shots too. It kind of evens it out, I suppose. And last but not least, for this phase, we will be moving Claudia into the grass by the Edelweiss, and that'll be that. And that'll do you for your first turn. We'll end with 1 CP, so we can use that for the next one, and everything will be golden. Alright, Claudia, that will be that. Now, here's where this random thing I was talking about comes into play. So, I really do recommend you save. Save at the right before you end your phase, so you can reload it, because it is random. It's not if you shot at this person or if you killed this person. Well, it does kind of have something to do with the killing. But if you killed all the people that I did, they shouldn't move too much. There are actually a couple of different outcomes that could happen. There are only 2 outcomes that I would really recommend going with if they happen. One thing they'll always do is they have a tank here, they'll push it up onto this bridge. They will always do that. A couple of other things they can do is that they'll move a Lancer from back here to the side of the tank. Another thing they could do is they can move this shock trooper up across this bridge and within firing distance of your tank. But they can also move these guys. You do not want the enemy moving these guys. That's kind of important. We can live with the Lancer. We can even live with this guy moving forward. tank will always move forward, but these guys need to stay here, especially this guy. He's a leader. He needs to stay there for this plan to work and go off without a hitch. Let us see what happens. There's the tank. Okay, they're moving the shock trooper. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. At least I would hope not. And they moved somebody. I think that was actually one of the Lancers. Not to where... Oh, frick. Yep, I'm gonna have to reload. I don't know which one that was. I really don't know which one that was. I'm willing to take a bet, and I didn't see if it was that one or that one. If the one is still behind the house, we might be able to do this.
Enemy unit spotted.
There's the tank. No, it was the one behind the house that moved. Okay. Never mind. I'm going to have to reload. I'll try and get the positioning that I want, and I'll be right back. See, this is the annoying thing, and this is when that random factor really starts to be annoying. And which one was it that I saved? It was you. All right, be right back. All right, there goes the tank. And, of freaking course. You know what? I give up. I've reloaded this like 8 times already, and they're moving both of those guys this time? That's the first time they did that. And that shock trooper, great. Huh. And they didn't move anybody in the back. God damn it, game. I really don't know why you want to keep doing this to me. There was like always a different combination. They moved the Lancer, the tank, and that shock trooper. They moved that shock trooper and that shock trooper, the tank. They moved just this one before. It was really goddamn annoying. I cannot get them to not move that shock trooper. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I should be okay. Alright, let's just give it a wholehearted attempt, shall we? If it doesn't work, I'll start reloading again.
Enemy sighted.
There is the tank. Let's trip this searchlight.
Smell of fresh soil. Enemy sighted.
And, okay, there is the shock trooper. They are really just starting to bring everybody out. Okay. Alicia did what she was supposed to. She killed that guy. The one problem with this is now she has, like, no AP. And I really needed to get her a lot... I want the map up. A lot farther than that. In 1 CP. Because, I mean, if he was still over here, she could have made it onto the bridge. And now Claudia is going to have a hell of a hard time getting through these shock troopers. You might be wondering why I'm not going to use the tank. Well, it's because the tank has to take out this tank on this phase with 6 CP. So that will be an issue. Okay, let's see what this brings us. Save over that one. Let's save over this file. That's why I have 2 different files for in command mode. This way, if this doesn't work, I can just go back and keep trying different things.
Here we go.
Normally, I'd advise moving the tank last. However, because they pushed up both of these shock troopers, I'm gonna have to use the tank as a bulldozer and get them to turn around. Come on, turn around a little more.
Be careful. If they get those searchlights on you, you'll be dodging mortars.
Oh, we already know this, Virat. We already know how mortars work. Okay, good. He's facing Welkin. So like Claudia can just hit him from that. And I missed. That's why we save. That's why we save, folks. That's why we save. Okay. That might be a little more doable. What I did was I reloaded the original save and had them reposition themselves. This time, he still moved, but this guy stayed where he was. I might be able to make that work a little bit better than the other setup when all the shock troopers pushed forward and a Lancer moved around in the back.
My turn, okay?
Okay. Let's give this a shot.
Enemy sighted.
What this means, though, is that Alicia will not be the one to take out the leader. It's gonna have to be Claudia.
Enemy unit spotted.
She's gonna have to take out this guy.
Now.
Which she can.
Good work.
You're gonna have to, so yeah, you kill that guy. Trip this thing over here. And make your way onto the bridge. Would she be able to get past the tank? I don't think she will.
I wouldn't advise looking down.
She did make it past the tank. That's actually really funny. Oh, holy crap, I made it past the tank.
Keep moving. Up.
That's actually a really good outcome, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with this one. We killed one of those shock troopers. Claudia's gonna have to kill the other two, including the leader, but Alicia made it past that tank. She got really beaten up, but she made it past. Alright, that's actually a really, really good outcome comparatively, or compared to before. Alright, so save, and we should be able to make this work. I'm still gonna do the tank bait and switch, though, to keep Claudia alive.
Entering combat.
I really don't see any other way I can do this without doing that. Yeah, you just get over there.
Maintain formation and flank them.
Broski? Broski. Broski. You gotta shoot at the tank, bro. You wanna turn around? You don't wanna turn around. Great, Claudia, good luck. You're gonna need it, dear. And I could not move the Edelweiss far up nearly enough. Plus, I bet you any amount of money this is gonna miss. Yep, I don't want to take out the treads. Great. Take two. Let's try this one again. This time, dude, I'm gonna run you over. And you're gonna start shooting at the Edelweiss like that.
Tank command, move out.
Alright, keep doing that. Keep doing that. And we've already heard what you have to say, Varrot. Alright, that's fine. Provided I hit the goddamn tank. Like I did. Excellent. This is one of those situations where I would really suggest saving in between shots. Especially when things go right. Considering that at this range, Welkin really isn't that great of a shot. So saving between them is not a bad idea. Might seem abusive, but hey.
Here we go.
I like abusing the game. Abusing the game can actually be kind of entertaining. And we can, in fact,
Fire!
miss.